think there's a lot of voter fraud. Right. Like I say, people don't realize certain neighborhoods in particular, they bus people around to vote.
Oh, like minority neighborhoods, like black neighborhoods and Hispanic neighborhoods?
And Chinese, too.
Oh. Why do they do that? Just to get like more votes for Democrats, or?
Well, votes themselves. They're all running for office. Your vote gets discounted because they come in with a burqa on it and they can vote. People think, you know, it's a liberal thing to do, but I take my vote seriously. And I don't want 10 other people coming in negating my vote by voting for the other candidate when they're not even registered voters.
Well, maybe you won't vote for Hillary. I don't know.
I would, but I have no choice.
Well, that video you just witnessed was the New York City Democrat Board of Election Commissioner admitting to systemic voter fraud. Voters are bussed from one polling station to another to vote multiple times. That's what you just saw. Here is what the commissioner had to say about voter ID laws in New York State. Roll that tape.
Well, New York doesn't have voter ID laws, right? New York?
No, you cannot ask.
They what?
They can't ask for voter ID.
Why's that? They can't?
The law. The law says you can't ask somebody, which they really should be able to do. You know, I don't think it's too much to ask somebody to show some kind of an ID.
Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, you have to show an ID for everything else.
Right. You go into a building, you got to show them your ID.
Well, you're the commissioner, you said, of the Democratic Election Commissioner. So if you think there's voter fraud and you think there should be voter ID, why don't people listen to you? I mean...
Well, that's because the New York State Legislature makes the laws. I don't make the laws.
And you think there's a lot of absentee ballot fraud, too?
Oh, there's thousands of absentee ballots. I know where they came from.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Hillary Clinton doesn't support voter ID laws. Like,
I know. That's why I'm not always crazy about everything the Democrats do either.
Pretty explicit, I would say. This man on your screens right now is James O'Keefe. He is Project Veritas founder and the man in charge of shooting that video. I want you to take me through this, James, so everybody understands what's going on here. The gentleman is explaining that essentially they bus people to a polling station, they ferry them inside, they get inside, there's no voter ID, so they just walk in and vote, get back on the bus, go someplace else and vote again. Is that what you found? As simple as that?
As simple as that. And he's the elections commissioner in New York City. This is not a low-level person.
He's the top guy.
He's the top guy, and he's a Democrat, and he's angry with how the system works, but he's unwilling to do anything about it, so he's become an unwitting whistleblower on a hidden camera telling us, I can't say this publicly. And by the way, before we get into all this, a week ago, the media back-to-back, wall-to-wall about a sex comment made a decade ago. This is important stuff. This is the elections commissioner talking about a rigged election. This should be wall-to-wall on every media station, but it's not.
Okay, but when they walk into the polling station, there is no request, no sign, where's your address, or nothing like that at all. You walk in and you pull the lever, that's it.
That's it. You don't have to ask for ID. In fact, we did some more reporting. We went in a burqa, and went into Huma Abedin's location, and they offered us an absentee. They don't require ID in New York, and it's and this guy says it's outrageous. And the powerful thing about it is he's a Democrat. He's not some right-wing conservative. He's a whistleblower. It's unbelievable.
Have you any idea, any understanding of the extent of this? Just in New York City, where you were doing that taping. I mean, are we talking hundreds of people, hundreds of votes several times over? Thousands? Any idea?
He says thousands. And New York, there's been some reporting in the past. New York Inspector General did find dead people's ballots were offered out to anybody in Brooklyn. There's been a lot of voter fraud. People shouldn't be allowed to go from borough to borough and vote where they don't live.
No, of course
We've
not.
done reporting in other states. If you're a deceased, your name is still on the rolls. People can get offered your ballot. You can just walk up and say anyone's name. And in New York City, they give out all these ID cards. You have to have an ID, but you're not allowed to ask for it. It's absurd. And but I can't emphasize enough how important this is for everyone to see this. And Stuart, just yesterday, Twitter banned me. Twitter blocked me.
Why?
Because I can't, the media won't release these videos. The mainstream media won't cover them, so I have to get it out through Twitter and Facebook. It's evidently political.
So you wanted to put those videos on Twitter, and they said no. What, was it offensive or something?
Yes. I tried logging in last night at 9 p.m. They said that your tweets have been harassment. So my investigative reporting about voter fraud, this is a true story, it's on top of Drudge right now. My tweets at not just this man, but people inside of Hillary's campaign saying we can rip up voter registration forms, they have banned me from Twitter now. So they're trying to remove every mechanism I have to get these videos out. That's why thank you for bringing me on today, because I think it's important people see this.
Mr. O'Keefe, thank you very much for being with us and pointing this out. We appreciate it.